Hello everybody, welcome in. I'm Drax Fantastic. Today we're gonna play a game called Teddy's Haven, a fantasy-inspired shop simulator. I'm not joking, that's the name of the game, Teddy's Haven. But you know what? Don't let the name steer you away from this fun little game. It's a shop simulator. It looks like a lot of the shop simulators you've played before, but the twist here is it's in a fantasy world. It's a fantasy shop simulator. It's so cool. I've played a bunch of these shop simulator games, and this one is at the top of the list. Basic shop simulator fare, you run your own shop, you buy items, you slowly upgrade the shop, you can hire employees, you can also wander around outside and harvest items, you can make your own cheese, and you can level up your skills. Teddy's Haven is good fun. Let me show you.
Funding for this video is provided by viewers like you.
All right, we're gonna hit play. I've got some other games going here. We're gonna say begin. Head outside. Before you head outside, everybody, there's something you should know. First, rename the cat to what you want it to be called. Arlo. Confirm. And then get ready. I don't know why the first thing you do is not pet the cat. So amazing. All right, we're outside. Oh, there goes a dragon. Yes. Oh my God, we saw it. I'm gonna do a couple things before we run inside. First, I'm gonna look around and just show you how beautiful the game is. And I realize a lot of the assets here are probably assets used in other games, but do not, once again, do not let this stop you from playing this game because there's a lot to love about this game beyond the graphics. So we're gonna pick up some ghost berries here before we head inside. I'm probably gonna pick up a couple of rocks too. Basically, everything that you harvest out here is free. You take it and then you sell it. And so you can buy stuff, which I'll show you, but I think harvesting is the way. Mining level 2. Look, we're already moving faster. All right, let's talk to this guy out front. Hi, guy. Enter the shop, left click to pick the box up. There we are. Hey. All right, and then we're gonna set this down, I don't know, right here. Left click and hold. We can move it. We can move it and we can move it around. We can even move it when it's full of stuff, which is great. I'm gonna put this back down. And then we got two more here. We've got a sword thing. I'm gonna put that right there. And then this is a fruit. I'm gonna put this right here. Purchase item crates from the book. Consider buying one crate of each category. Perfect tip. Before we do that, though, I'm going to show you a couple of things. Let's start down here. This is a cool dice you can roll. Look at. Ha! You can pick up, try to get the sword out. This candle is how you open and close the store, and it is one of my favorite parts of the game. You click it to light it, and the store opens, and when the candle burns out, the store closes. So awesome! This is the book of almost everything, and under here you've got finances, upgrade, and management. This is basically bills, loans, and statistics. Upgrade here, we can upgrade all sorts of stuff. Contracts, expansion, making everything a little bit bigger and better. And under management, we can do employees and shop modifications. We can change the name of the shop for 200 bucks. We can also hire employees to do stocking and cashiering. Hopefully we'll make it to the cashiering part. We'll see. This little block right here, you just click on it to get money. I'm not kidding. And it happens every day. Here's the bag of endless storage. Here, everything you pick up outside will be put into this bag and then you can summon it. You can see that we got some stones, we got some sunglow ore, and of course we got a bunch of berries. I'm gonna summon both of these. Everything you summon ends up right here. We're gonna pick up these rocks. Yes, rocks. I'm gonna put them on shelf number 2 here. On these little bins, you got two options here. You can either drop it on the ground, save it for later, or you can throw it into the pit, which is what we did. Let's grab these berries. The berries can go here, and we're just gonna stack them in. I think there's some nice quality of life stuff in terms of like, I'm just holding the button instead of having to click or press any other buttons. You just hold it, puts them all in. And then we're going to get rid of this guy. Now we've got a couple of empty shelves here, and I think we're gonna do a couple more things. So let's come here to the Book of Summoning. And we're gonna go furniture. I'm gonna buy one more, I think, of this one. And then we're gonna go to products and we're gonna buy health. We're gonna, you can see it throwing around over there. We're going to buy some swords. And we're going to buy some carrots. Look at it throwing it around. Put the swords here. And then burn. Let's grab these carrots. Boop, 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 boop. You'll see that the prices are green. That lets us know that it hasn't been set yet. Great quality of life. You can also tell how many are in there, 48 and 30. Like, I've played a lot of these games where like this labeling is usually not this good. It's very good. All right, let's throw this out. Looks like we got another one of these. Let's put it right next to it here. I've got plans. I've got plans. All right, and then let's add this here. Perfect. And then I think we got 4 of these glow stones. Let's put these on top. And then do we buy potions of magic? Is that what we bought? No, we good. Good, good, good. Now we can come in here. We got $100. Cool. And I feel like, all right, that's probably good enough to start, right? Now we need to adjust the prices. This is super simple. You come in here and you can say match market price. You can change the price if you want to make it higher. You can hit confirm. You can also come back in here and instead of having to go to the book, you can actually purchase right from where they're being stored. So you can say purchase crate, it'll purchase another one, put it up there. You can also store all the items on the shelf. So let's say you wanted to change this out into something else. You could take these out and put something else in. So good. All games need to have this easy interface. All right, we're just going to go down here and mark all of these. Market price. And it's telling you how much money we're going to make per unit. And remember, on these berries, this is pure profit. We didn't pay anything for them. All right, good. Go to the register and scroll to unlock. Here's the register. Cool. Take some time to explore the store, and then we're going to press the candle to begin the day. We got $100. I'm going to do something. I'm going to buy another one of these while we wait for our first customers to roll in. I'm going to turn that around. We're going to set it right there. That means we can do 2 more. That guy's going to take forever. He's going to take forever to get here. Let's look around. I could swear there's some berries right here. Pick these up real quick. Get him in there before somebody else comes in the door. They're going to have to like wander around and shop. They're not going to run off. Hey, harvesting level 3. And then if we want to see how we're doing, we can hit J for journal. We can look at skills. Restocking speed 1.5. Our harvesting's coming up. Our mining's coming up. Excellent. All right, I'm running. I'm coming, everybody. Oh, we got it. We got someone. All right, we're good. We got someone on the checkout. Hi. Put them in there. They're going to give us some money, and then we're going to return $29.85. You got a couple of ways to do this. You can go 25, and then 85. Boom. You can also do it where, hello. Perfect. And then we can also click in the time here if we want, and that will give them their change instead of like picking it out of the cash register. So either way you want to do it. This way's a little bit faster, I think. They bought a sword. $14.30. And I'm thinking if you had a keypad on your computer, you could do it that quickly that way too. Holy, they bought a ton of stuff. Hey, return nothing. Perfect, I like exact change. What's this guy doing? Hey, a mage just gave us increased profit for today only. Thank you. Come again, sir. All right, so we got some of these berries. Let's put them out. I spawned them here. Let's get in. Doop, 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 doop. I'm going to throw this on the ground for the second so we can mark the price really quickly. Perfect. And then let's throw this away. How are we doing? We could use some more of those rocks. We could use some more rocks. Oh, there's another kitty. Hello, kitty. Huh? That purring sound is just the best. Are you ready to go, sir? Sorry. Hi, 2703. Look at them lined up. All right, we're about halfway through the day. And we're doing great. We're doing great. This is an apple tree right here. Let's harvest some apples, shall we? Yes, there's one. This one's stuck in between the berries there. I'm going to also show you that up on the top of this hill up here, there's even more apples we can grab. Let's see how many we can grab. Manage your shop until it closes is what it says. If we do this, you can see the sun is setting too. I also like that when you're harvesting things, on the right there, you can see how many you're pulling in and how many you have in total. So you can be like, hey, you know what? I only need to get a couple more before I can return. So we got 14, 15, perfect. I'm going to run back because I imagine there's people lined up ready to check out. Hey, everybody, sorry, I was outside. All right, let's go, let's go. All right, so let's grab those apples. There they are. And then these people are like, they're gonna take one of these apples before we can put the price, I bet you. Market price! I did it. Hey! It's getting dark in here. You can see the candles getting low down there. We can see here that we are out of the swords. So we can purchase a crate. And look at that. Here they are. Perfect. Big sellers. Swords are big sellers. Looks like we got somebody ready to check out. Imagine wearing all that armor to like go shopping. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna need a couple. I'm gonna do a full set of armor to go shopping. Sir, we're not gonna rob you. You could have come in like just in a pair of jeans. Hello, ma'am. Oh. It's closing time, but I'm going to take these last few customers. I'm going to take their money. I'm not, I mean, we've got $300. It's going to be big. It's going to be big tomorrow. There's just two of them. That was the last customer. All right. So now we can return to the house where we started. Make sure to pet Arlo. And then we're going to sleep. New day. On day 2, I want to show you a few things. Wait a minute, Drax. Gotta pet Arlo. I want to show you a few things. There is waterfront. Right down here. There's sheep. Hello, sheep. And if we pet the sheep, we get some wool. And everything in the game can be sold. Or or processed into something that can be sold. Tending level 2. Perfect. You don't need to jump to move. I just think it's more fun. So sheep, yes. And then cows. Hello, cows. Elder milk. You can name the cows if you want to, too. Huh. All right, I've gone all the way around here. Oh, look, more cows. Hello, guys. Perfect. Let's head back up this way and we'll finish with some chickens and then we'll open up. Hi guys. Bark, bark, bark. Eggs? What are these, eggs? Ha! Look at them. I love it. I love it. Maybe just a little bit more of these. I'm guessing. Hey! Buster. Little Buster. I am going to hit the open candle right away. All right, we're open. Looks like we ran out of swords again. Let's purchase a crate of those. They are a hot commodity. You know what I'd like to do is get another one of those things for maybe selling rust bites as well. So let's do vertical weapons. Let's buy a rug and let's buy some rust bites. All right, here's this. Let's put it right next to it there. Throw these in, and we're gonna have to price them, remember? Market price, confirm. And then let's put down a nice little rug. Hi, welcome, welcome. Great, perfect. Oh my god, a goat just walked in the door. Hello, Mr. Goat. Do you need a sword? Oh my god, it's too good. Oh, here's the goat. If the goat buys a sword, I'm laughing. Ah, they bought a sword! Goat, can I follow you and see you use the sword, please? Hey, we got level 3. We got level 3 and 375 bucks. I think you know what that means. I think you know what that means. Buddy, 150 for higher cost and $100 per day. Cashier. There he is. Look at how cute he is. Can we put him right here? And then we might move some of this around. So we're still open for business. It takes it a while for him to catch up. Now they should slowly start going over to him. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. Ha! I love it. And not having to deal with the cashier is so early on too is so great, because then you can really start focusing on like harvesting more, improving the look of the store, getting more points, and visiting dinosaurs. Something just fell out of the sky over here. Hello? Star shards! Yes! Oh, I'm so glad we saw that. Amazing! We're gonna make so much money on this. Wait, is this big one here too? Oh my god, I've never seen that before. It's got random events too. How much fun is that? Oh, I can't wait to see how much. Whoa, look at that thing in the sky over there. I was just coming out here to get a couple of berries. Bagging level 5. I also love that like we continue to get points even though our guy's doing the bagging in there. I want to see how much this star shard is going to sell for. Hi. Oh my gosh, 10 bucks. 10 bucks? 6.52 a person, a piece? Ha! We're rich. There's more of them. How many don't fit on here? 12. I'll do a second tray of that. I'll do a second tray. And then, oh, we got sky drop berries. I got some more of these blueberries. The store is closed. Let these last couple shoppers shop out. Huh. Go to bed. All right, 2 things I want to show you. I want to jump forward and show you a little bit further along. I'm doing a little bit of like making of stuff, but I didn't come back here for the longest time, and then I finally did, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, those are dinosaurs. 2 things about this corner. 1, I've never pet that guy. I'm not going to. You can pet this guy, and you get scales. Should we pet him and see what happens? Oh, he just gives us brilliant scales. Oh my god. He's so scary. And then this little guy, like, he's just kicking me away. Throughout the map, there are these stones, and if you click on them, you can teleport directly home. So instead of having to run around, you can. Hey, look at that big guy. Hello, friend. Hello, Drax. Yes, dinosaurs with scales. Hi. I once rooted beside another ant named Branbark. Increased profits of 15% today only. All right, well, that was worth talking to him, huh? It's a big map. There's lots to do and see. Looks like there's some more animals over there too, Drax. I want to jump forward, though, and show you a little bit further into the game. And then I think if you like store sims, you need to add this one. Oh my God, it's so much fun. All right, here's my shop at day 6. Got a couple of empty. I just built this long one. I'm gonna move it here and add some more fun stuff. I've got 3 boxes of vegetables. We've got potatoes and carrots and onions. There's some apples and some berries. I got an empty one here. Selling these 2 potions here, and then of course swords. Our checker is on right here. I thought this was actually a pretty good place for him, and like it kind of cheated in. I wish you could move this stuff, but I know that you can make the building bigger, so that's kind of cool. We've got a couple of pots here. You can place berries in these pots to make jam, and then you can place milk in here to make cheese. If we go over to the bag of goodies, we should see some ghost berry jam. Let's bring that in. And some azuberry jam. Nice. A wheel of cheese. How much fun is that? And then here's some scales from the dinosaurs. So let's pick up the dinosaur scales and place them here. And then let's pick up the milk. That's why I bought this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how much. I just love the art in this game. It's so cool. And then cheese. And then we've got some nice more. We've got some jam here. Look at that. So good. All right, let's set these prices here. While it's opening, let's look at one thing here. I wanted to show you what happens when you put the milk into it. It's really simple, and it's actually got a cool little interface. All of the interfaces in this game, I think, are great. Let's milk a couple of quick cows here. Hi, guys. Oh, busy in here. It's busy in here. Yeah, so if we want to add the milk here, we come here, we spawn the milk, grab it, and just like everything else, and see the little red indicator here, it fills up, showing you how much more you can put in, and it's already brewing. It's already brewing the cheese. It goes the same for the berries. If we spawn them here, and then we click in, and we can see them filling up. And I think we've got a couple of more. We got some nightshade. Can that go in here? Okay, and nightshade jam. I don't know about that. And the store just kind of runs itself, right? Which is great. The game is called Teddy's Haven. As you've seen, it's not your typical shop simulator. I love the leveling through doing. I think the gathering is fun and rewarding. The gameplay loop and the quality of life make it a pleasant experience overall. If you always wanted to run a shop in a fantasy world, buy this game. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'm having so much fun. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.